What's up everyone, Tailwind here with a brand new video. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Nike Night Track Disco Sneaker Retro from this year, 2012. The box just states that it's the Nike Tailwind Night Track NRG, but this is known all over the net as the Nike Night Track Disco Sneaker or Nike Studio 54 shoe. Now, some of you may have seen my article on my website, defynewyork.com, of the original Nike Night Track. If not, I'm going to post a link in the box below. I also did a video, a picture video on them, on the originals, and I did an actual live video on the Nike Night Track. So, you know, I'll post all the links in the box below. You could check that out. And so, a lot of people wonder what makes these things so popular, or what's so significant about them. Well, outside the fact that the uppers have like a metallic, the entire upper is basically metallic silver, and then you have this patent leather looking material for the Nike check with glitter inside it, and you have this flat sole with glitter in it. You know, outside the design aspect of the shoe, it's from an era that was very, I would say they weren't as risk taking. You know, if they made a running shoe, it wasn't really, they weren't thinking about fashion. They were thinking more of, you know, how it performed. And I know runners back in the day, they used to maybe like a Nike shoe, but thought it was too crazy with the Nike check, and they would just pull the Nike check off. So that's the kind of consumer back then. But Nike thought outside the box and made this shoe that, I mean, it's got this bright silver metallic upper with glitter all over it, and it has a flat sole, and it was made for disco dancing. And that's really thinking outside the box. And you know, it's an important shoe, not only because I mean, you've seen Michael Jackson wearing them, you've seen David Hasselhoff wearing them, and a lot of people think that these were only given out to celebrities and friends and family, and that's wrong. Actually, Soul Collective did an article a few years back, I want to say around 2008, on the Nike Night Track, and there was a person, I don't know who they were interviewing, but the gentleman had ordered from Nike this shoe, so he had a bunch of them, and I guess the retailers, you know, probably skeptical on the shoe. They didn't think it would sell, so they didn't order a lot. So that's why it wasn't just given out to celebrities or just given out to friends and family, even though they were. A few stores did carry them, according to the article. If I can find the article or the issue that it was in, I'll post that information in the box below. But anyhow, onto this retro. I think Nike did, all around, I think they did a very good job on them. When I first saw the images pop up, I have to say I was a little disappointed, because it looked like the shape was off and the materials, and you know, I thought it was going to be like a half-assed attempt at bringing back this shoe. But I must say, Nike did a wonderful job on this retro. Now, in comparison to the original, there's much more glitter on the sole of the shoe than there was on the original. But that's not a bad thing. I like it, actually. And the shape of the shoe, you can tell that whoever was involved in this project definitely tried to keep the shape of the original shoe, because if you see the toe box, it's not like boxy. They tried to give it a little bit of a vintage shape there. And if anything, I think they actually improved upon the original, because most of you have never owned the original, or probably will never own the original. And the original, the material on the upper was very lightweight, and it felt very flimsy. So Nike actually improved upon that with the material they used for the upper. It's not like that at all. It's actually feels nice, that it's gonna hold up for a long time. Also, the tongue on the shoe, the original was very flimsy as well, and the padding was drying up and flaking up, and it would fall apart. So now Nike corrected that, and we probably won't have that issue this run around. And And now these were made in Vietnam. The originals were made in the USA. The insoles are the same color as the original, and it's got these nice thick laces right here with the sparkle, and it's got that same texture that the originals had. So I think all around, I think they did a wonderful job. I'm gonna really enjoy wearing these, and I mean, if you can get your hands on a pair, definitely try to get your hands on a pair. I know Colette did a collaboration, and they just swapped out the red for the blue, which is nice, but trying to get your hands on a pair of those is going to be even more difficult than it was to try to get a hand on a pair of these. So now prices, I mean, the retail price on them was $80, but you know, I see them going from anywhere from $140 to maybe $220, $230, $240, and I expect the price to climb, because with this shoe you're not going to have a problem wearing them. You know, as with the originals, you may be a little bit skeptical, even though the pairs that I've handled were wearable. So but all around, I have to say my hat is tipped to Nike for what they did with this shoe. It's a legendary shoe. I think they handled it right. I think the people that really wanted a pair got a pair, and they did a great job on them. I'm not disappointed at all. I love them. If I could find another pair for retail, I'd probably scoop them up. Just a wonderful retro from Nike, and I'm glad to have them. So anyhow, with that said, I'm going to show you guys what they look like on your feet with shorts and with jeans. Alright everyone, so that's the video. Got to see what they look like on your feet with shorts with jeans. Before I let you guys go, sizing, whatever you wear in an Air Max 90, pick up the knees. They run a little snug. And comfort wise, they're comfortable. I actually found them to be just as comfortable as the original. There's a decent amount of cushioning in the shoe, which surprised me. And you know, make sure if you haven't already, check out the links in the box below. I'm going to post a link to the original picture tutorial I did on these, as well as the on the originals. I did a picture tutorial on the originals, and I'm going to post a link to a article I wrote about them on my website, defynewyork.com, back in, I believe, 2010. So you can check that out. It shows you what they look like on your feet, the originals. So you can make you could pause this video and check out, see what the originals look like compared to the retros. So, but that's the video. If you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to drop me a line. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.